It's December 31st, 2020, and we're almost done with this insane year. We wanted to do something special for you. Check it out. Hey guys, this is my friend Christy Paige. She is also my YouTube partner. She's the one that got me doing all this. This is the only reason that I'm here is because of her. So she's an amazing artist that I've known, 2003, 2004, something like that.
Jesus.
Exactly, Jesus. Since Jesus. But she's an incredible person, incredible artist that I've wanted to work with forever. And we've worked in different ways throughout time. But I wanted her to introduce herself. So please, Christy, tell people about yourself a little.
I am a singer-songwriter.
Okay, thank you so much. No, I'm just kidding. No, go ahead.
That's all you need to know, really.
Yeah, that's it. You're
too
singer-songwriter.
stupid to do anything else, so that is what I do.
So singer-songwriter.
Play guitar, and I help manage this fool's YouTube. And that is my life right now. And then, quarantine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You also have a coffee making business.
Oh, yes. I forgot. I'm a lot of things. It's hard.
Which is called what? Tell people.
It's called The Traveling Bean. And it will be up on the website soon. But it's not right now. But you can follow us on Instagram.
Exactly.
At The Traveling Bean.
Awesome.
But you have to do underscores. The _travelin without the G _ bean.
We'll leave
if you don't
a
know how
link
to spell
to
bean.
We'll leave a link to it below. So at the beginning of, not the beginning of 2020, about 6 months ago, April, May, I had an article in an Israeli paper. My friend Ayala put it together, and I was one of 10 people that kind of said, how did COVID affect me? And I wrote, I did this show. I talked about the last show I did with Smash Mouth at the time, that we could only have 250 people because a maximum in one room went into effect that day in Washington. And yeah, so that happened, and then we didn't have shows for a while, but that I felt that when it's time, when we can get back to it, people are going to crave music so much and crave going out that it's going to be awesome. But I'm a little concerned, right? That's what I was telling Christy. I was a little concerned because I'm not sure if people are going to have the money to go to shows in 2021. And even because so many people lost their jobs, there's also less places. I mean, you know what I mean? I just don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Christy, got anything to say about that?
I mean, I don't know, because I think for some people, shows are such a priority. Like, I have friends that are way more into it, honestly, than me. I feel like as an artist, I'm just like, I want to be on stage, but I don't usually love to go watch it, and I won't spend my money on it. Same here. Yeah. But for friends that are real music lovers, oh my God, they will budget that shit out. That's like part of their life. So I think people are going to crave it so much that they're willing to go out. But it might not be giant shows like your Enrique shows if they're that expensive, right? It might be the bar down the street, hopefully, that's open.
Yeah.
And it might be smaller venues in the beginning.
Enrique he just posted, a lot of fans hit me up, said, hey, you can be at these shows. He just posted a couple of shows, I think one in Poland and one somewhere else in, I want to say August of 2020. They just posted it like a few days ago. And I think to myself, is it going to happen? I mean, I don't know. And then he's got a tour booked. It was supposed to happen in 2020 like now, but but it got postponed a full year. Him and Ricky Martin doing an arena tour in the U.S. and they postponed it a full year.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, but I wonder if, because I was just talking about this with someone. Like when you do an arena tour, I feel like for Enrique and Ricky Martin to make money, for the companies to make money, they got to fill at least 4/5 of the arena. every arena they do to really make money, because it's like 100 people on a tour. So many people are getting paid, and so many
Yeah, that's
people,
a
you know
big
what I
tour.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So even if they are able to do it, even if everyone's got vaccines and they have all the measures by then and they can do it, will they be able to fill these arenas? I want to say yes, but I just don't know.
I mean, that's the hope. And also, is Poland different, right? Like, I feel like people have accused America of being so bad at the quarantine and COVID and blah, blah, blah. But I wonder if Poland can pull it off, right? Like, if it's a different world over there. And that's why maybe they're like, hey, we're still going to do this. I don't know.
Yeah.
I always just assume countries are better than us.
I don't know either. But I can tell you, Israel just went into yesterday, went into their 4th quarantine, I think. I was talking to some
It's happening everywhere. Freaky. I hate this.
Yeah.
It's so freaky. I mean, like, I love, like, obviously that we're taking care of people. We have to take these precautions, obviously. And it's so creepy. Like, we're going to go into year 2. Like, we finished a full year.
Well,
now we're on our way. Like, how long are we going to do this for?
Look, people, I actually listened to NPR just a second ago. Before we started this, I was mailing something in the post office, and they said that 1.9
old man shit right there.
1.9 million people have already been vaccinated in 2 weeks, is what I heard. That's a lot of people, but again, they're vaccinating as it goes, and I don't know.
Do you have to? Okay, well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Are the bands going to have to be vaccinated? Do you have to do that? Is that going to be the rule? And what if you don't want to? Or does that mean you don't work?
I don't know. I mean, because I can tell you that we've done a few shows since COVID hit, very minimal, very small, and with all the precautions and everything. But they were private events that someone wanted to do, and it was very, very small crowd, very private. Everyone social distance, masked, everything, and we're especially being super careful. Now, we didn't have to do any special. Not all of them. I think for 1 or 2 of them we had to, but we didn't have to take a special precaution like getting tested before. But they did test our foreheads for what do you call it?
Right.
Temperature. They tested our temperature, and before we even flew out, we had to actually sign a waiver that we aren't going to be suing anyone. Like me personally, Sean Hurwitz, I'm not going to be suing anyone if I get sick.
That is so crazy that somebody would do that. Like, can you imagine like going through all this and being like, you know what, I'm suing. I went outside. I don't know who it was, but it's somebody.
It's America.
You're going down.
It's America.
Oh my God.
I mean, a lot of people that don't know me this well, but are probably watching this, I've sued 4 times since I've gone to America, which is like 17 years ago. So What
happened, man? You left Israel.
Yep.
You became and you became a true blue American.
I guess
now you're suing people? What happened?
I sue companies or people that, fuck with me.
Well, that makes sense. So
let me tell you something, guys. If you get sued,
wait a second. I just want the audience to know. This is the Witz. That's what I call him. He's the Witz. I just want to make sure. This is my Jewish brother, okay? He's going to sue you. And he's going to make sure I'm taken care of too. So don't fuck with me either, okay?
And in Enrique's band, I was known as the Hebrew Hammer because same deal is like you don't fuck with me. And here's what I want to tell people. If you put me in a position to sue you, please know that I will. So don't think I'm bluffing. Don't put me in that position. Don't put me up against a corner. Let's solve it beforehand. I will give you multiple times and situations where you can solve it. If you put me up in a corner, you're gonna get sued. That's all I have to say about that.
And just don't be his enemy, okay? Be his friend like me. You can't beat him, join him. That's what you do, people.
and that's why we're friends. So I don't sue her.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is a great point. So I mentioned we are partners in this YouTube venture, and we have an agreement because if I'm going to be successful, she's going to be successful. She's doing so much on the back end and front end. You heard her, I'm sure if you've seen my videos, you've heard her laugh in the background. She's there directing me. She's there doing so much stuff. And we have it in writing, an agreement of what's cool, what isn't, how much you should expect, how much I should expect if we were to make X, Y, and Z. When we're done, when I want to go and find someone else, or when she wants to stop doing it and work with someone else, we have a way out that is in a contract. And I'm gonna put the link to the contract video right
Good
here.
job.
Right here. I don't know. So, but I'm gonna put it in the corner of the screen. And
Don't put contracts in the corner, man. They're gonna sue you.
yes, no. So, but back to lawsuits, man. Don't put me in a corner. There's no need for that. There's no need for that.
Well, especially because you're cool and I've known you for so long and I've only seen you be super fair and cool. And I've never seen you be like greedy or over asking or any of that. So if you're suing somebody, it's because they're really being dickheads. So
And because
I trust you're suing.
Yeah, and because they left me no other option. I hate lawsuits. I don't know any of you who have been in lawsuits. Actually, Christy, have you ever been in a lawsuit?
I haven't. Thank God they went to prison before it ever got there. That's a whole nother session.
Damn, girl. What did you do? No, but lawsuits suck. They suck. It doesn't matter if you're in the right or in the wrong, or if you're suing, you're getting sued. They are such a time-sucking, negative vibes. Ugh. It's terrible. So I highly recommend.
Why does Trump do it so often?
Well,
I feel like Trump is just like, I can do it.
Because
He
other
can
people,
hire people.
other people are doing it. But if you are your own person and you have to go to small claims, or you have to deal with the attorneys of all the little minutia, it's such yeah, man. It's not. So don't do it.
I feel like that's why people are able to screw other little people over. It's because they don't want to go through all that. And
They don't
have
want to
money
go through all
do
that.
it.
And they're assuming you won't. The last time it happened, I was out with Enrique. We were we had a show in Brazil and then somewhere else. And me and two other members of the band flew out of Los Angeles. We got redirected because of some screw up with American Airlines. And not that I have any problem with American, but then we had to jump on LATAM Airlines. So LATAM is Latin America Airlines. And they lost all of our luggage.
All of it? What do you mean they lost all of it?
They lost our luggage. Me and the two other members. They lost our luggage.
So wait, it wasn't like, oh, it's on a different plane. It's just gone.
They don't know where it is. Not only that, I'm in
my
Brazil.
God,
I'm in
panic.
Brazil. It's evening or it's afternoon. We have to get clothes. We have to get on a show tomorrow. This is not like we have to go, instead of enjoying Brazil, we have to go shopping now and spend a lot of money to get good looking rock star clothes because we're about to go on stage tomorrow with Enrique. And so that's what we did. And that we ended up spending a shitload of money because it costs a lot of money. I took the lead. I said, listen, I'm going to take care of this. Let's put everything on this card. And I'm gonna get everything
For the whole
handled.
band?
No, just the two other people.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, but it took me 2 or 3 months to resolve. We ended up getting all the money and then some.
Okay.
But I had to sue them. I had to sue LATAM Airlines.
And so all the luggage. So that is
gone.
crazy. What if there was gear or anything, right?
We've had that happen before. We were doing a show in, I think it was Israel, and we flew to, this is my first year with Enrique. We flew from Israel, I want to say, to India for a show. And they had managed, whoever we flew with, I don't remember, they managed to not completely lose, but they had managed to temporarily lose 8 of our cases, including a lot of gear, including our pedal boards.
No, that's
Yep.
too much money.
So, I
Oh my
mean,
God.
we got through the show. The show must go on. We got through the show. Our crew somehow made it happen. They put so some of you are recording artists and whatnot, and you use effects from like Amplitube or Guitar Rig from your computer. Well, that's how we did that show. Both guitarists went through a computer that our dude Pablo, the guy that takes care of some of the tracks, he controlled our sounds from the side of the stage with plugins from the computer.
Oh, wow.
And
Did it work or was it a disaster?
we got through it. We got through it
Wow.
only because of the amazing crew. Only.
Wow.
If we didn't have that crew, there's no way it would happen. No way it would happen.
So did you sue them too? Was that a suing thing?
I did not. I did not sue them. No.
That's crazy. See, he's a good man, ladies and gents.
At heart.
Could have.
At heart. And then I think I want to say that we had another show a week later in Israel. We had to go back to Israel, and we had one of my friends ended up getting us 2 pedal boards to use for that show. It was the last show of the year. They ended up getting all the gear back, but they didn't get it back prior to that show. So we got through that show, the second show, with like rental pedal boards, because I'm from Israel. I knew some people, and made it out.
Hey, you do what you do. Yeah. Well, hopefully, 2021, none of that happens for you.
Yeah. So let's talk
That's
about
where
that.
I see music going.
Yeah. Right. So let's talk about that for a second. I'm just curious. I have my own thoughts of what I want 2021 to, and we'll end the show. We'll end this video with this. What do we want for 2021? And what I see happening. So you hit it first. What do you want going on?
Okay, what I want is I really am concerned with the little places. So like bars that have live stuff. I'm ready for that to open up completely and people to have their gigs back. I'll tell you that I'm never going to take for granted, because I'm such a loner. I'll sit in my house forever and then I'll come out and show my face and I have fun. And then I go back in and I hide it's like Groundhog Day. Like I'm the Groundhog. But this time
Hey. You went to the bank today. Huh? I mean, that was a big deal. No,
it was. I
so
got
you
in
were saying,
my car. You know how it is, backing out. It was so annoying. But yeah, so I feel like for 2021, I'm definitely not going to take that for granted. But I just hope everything really opens back up and gigs become available, because it's so important. This is art for humanity. This is not, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is for me. I write songs and that's it. But it's for other people. It's for people to have a better life. So we need art. We need music. We need to be around each other. Like Zoom is cool, but it's not, it's different than being human to human. And so I just hope I see everything opening back up, and slowly people coming together. I don't know what the vaccine is going to do. I don't know if I would take the vaccine. I don't know how I feel about it. So I don't know, but
that's a great topic for another video.
I know that one really gets me. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
So I see the online world exploding, as it has been forever. But now I think more people are going to be like, okay, I don't have an option to just play live and not really take care of my social media, which so many musicians especially do, which is crazy. It's like music suicide in a lot of ways, especially now. So that's it for me. What do you got, Witz?
Man, I really, really hope we get back out there. I'm missing obviously we've taken advantage of the fact that I've been home, I've been in the studio, not doing as much as I want in the studio because I've been trying to survive. Like my concern right now is like get money in, get royalties in, get the rental money in, get all these different things going on, make new things happen, do sessions. But I haven't done as many as cues as I wanted this year, so I'm hoping I can do that next year. And I've actually, a big thing for me is I've been what I call secreting again, or some people, if you've read The Miracle Morning, for those of you who don't know what The Secret is. So I've been really focusing for the last 2 weeks. I've been focusing on meditating again and visualizing and affirmations and all that stuff. It's worked for me before. I'm not saying it works for everyone. It's worked for me before, so I'm going to give it another shot. It works, but
you actually have to do it. That's the thing. It's like I've been lazy on it too.
Yeah, I mean, lazy. I said it in my video about The Secret that you and I did, about the law of attraction. That is that the thing is, when you don't do it, you sort of remember that you need to do it because all this bullshit happens, and you're just like, why is this happening? Oh, right. My mind's been crazy. Yeah.
I
haven't been focusing on what it is I want. So for the last few weeks, I've been focusing on what I want, and I just want to get back out there, man. I miss not performing. I miss being with people on stage and meeting the fans and talking to different people all over the globe, all over America, or all over America, all over the globe. And that's what I miss the most. I've gotten to spend some amazing time with Trisha, my wife, but yeah, we always spend time together. That's nothing new. We spend a lot of time together, even when I'm on the road. We're always in touch and stuff. So it's been nice, but at the same time, I need that, like, mentally. I've been just like, for the last few weeks, for like December, I've been craving going out there and performing. So I'm really hoping that it happens soon. Smash Mouth, Enrique, Foo Fighters. I'm just saying, So
I love that you're putting that out there. I would love to see that for you. I do see that for you. I can see that being an awesome thing happening. I feel you though. You need that. Being with people gives you the inspiration to do more cues and to do the things you need. Because sometimes it's not inspiring sitting on the couch watching a show and being like, oh, I like that. Maybe I'll make something similar. You do that 1 or 2 times, you're fine. But you do that an entire year, you're like, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
If you're shooting for 200 cues a year, 200 songs a year, you need more happening in your life. You can't just be inspired by sitting down and doing nothing for 9 months. There's got to be more. So yeah, I'm really hoping for more. And I guess that's it. I mean, we'll definitely, I want to do this again, and we will do it again. And I'm curious what people will want to hear from us. Maybe they want us to talk about other shit, like COVID, like vaccine, music. Maybe you could play some of your stuff. But so anyway, leave a comment, let us know, right?
Yay!
And that's it. Do we have anything else, or should we let these guys go?
We should let them go and stop bothering and pestering their lives.
Okay. You tell them what they need to do.
You need to like and subscribe because, listen, look at this face. Don't look at this face. Look at that face. Like and subscribe. We've got some more goodies coming for you, and we love you.
Yes. Thank you so much for an amazing 2020. We've done amazing on YouTube thanks to this one, and thanks to all of you guys. And it's going to be a really great 2021 as far as this goes. We're looking forward to making a lot more content for you guys, and can't wait for it.